Pocket slide. HB dive.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Reggie HB scissors is selected.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. Go on, 80.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this
Entering
one
play
off
call.
on top.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HB circle is inside zone.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this defense
Entering
has
play
lots
call.
of play.
Clear.
Second
Concept
straight
play
loss
type.
to
Concept.
start the game.
There are 8 stick.
Well,
There
they
are
certainly
sticks.
didn't allow the loss on
Concept shot
first
play.
down, Mike, to scare him out of his run game here on
flood.
2nd down. But
Verticals.
now after taking a loss on
Contact.
1st and
Dagger.
2nd, it puts him in a
Divide.
tough spot here
Double dig.
coming up on 3rd down.
Double post. Go. Mills. Portland. Switch. White cross. Shot play. Flood. Escape.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first
Entering
down.
prison.
Gonna bring up
HB escape.
4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes.
Entering play call. Coach
Derek
suggestions.
Hall,
There are
4th
6
down.
categories.
Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts.
Entering play
And
call.
they'll get a
Coach
chance to catch their breath
suggestions.
over
There
on the
are 6
sideline.
categories.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Vertical hook L. Vertical hook L.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Carrying the ball loosely, and it is out. It's pulled in by the Chiefs.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with
Entering
ball
play
security
call.
as he leaves the
There are
pocket.
8 categories. You have 9 options.
Put an end
Escape
to
is
this drive.
selected.
with the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth shit full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator and they yelling.
Favorites, there are 8 cat, coach suggest 8, Osprint HB flat.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance
Entering
to catch
play
their
call,
breath over on
coach
the sideline.
suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 12 options, inside zone is selected.
Yellow. 480.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage.
Enter
A play
inside
going
zone.
absolutely nowhere.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the
Entering
last
play call,
They're not losing
Douglas
yards, but it
clear,
didn't gain any
from
here.
8,
And now it's
concept,
going to be
shot
third
play,
down.
there are 13, concept, there are 8 category, stick, there are 6, stick spacing.
And they will take their final timeout of this half, and of note,
Entering play
since they're out
call,
of timeouts,
stick, there are 6
they cannot
stick
challenge
spacing.
for the remainder of
Stick
this half.
spacing.
Third and long.
Yellow, yellow. Salari.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Entering play call, stick, there are 6 categories, you have 12 options, stick spacing is selected.
The task now, a really tough one.
Max
Third and
protect.
very long. Throwing is Mahomes. Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley.
Entering
They
play
were
call,
hoping for a
coach
little more on that
punt
one.
off tack,
Brought down
clear, from
well
8,
short
concept,
of the
there are 8
first.
categories,
Delivering up
shot
fourth
play,
down.
there are pudgy out,
This
pudgy
is one of
grade,
those drives that was
pudgy
out of whack
stutter
from the
goes,
start, Mike. They just
flood,
couldn't get anything going on the
verticals,
early downs, and
conpact,
they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope their
Hunter
defense will
slide,
do the same thing.
for
and get the ball
contact,
back.
Taggerson,
Early big play here. They're going to go
Max
for it
protect.
on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs
entering
first
play
down.
call,
They
contact,
convert
there are
style there.
13, Rejonesis,
Big play
Hobbits,
on
concept,
fourth and
there
long.
are 8 cat, load option,
They've done a
there
nice
are
job
6
spreading
punts,
the ball
power,
around. Make the defense
PHP
have
power
to account for as many
duo.
different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there.
Entering
He's
play
back to the
call,
original
power.
line.
There
No
are
gain on
9
that one.
categories. You have 15
Coming off that edge,
options.
Mike, you
Duo
have to
is
quickly
selected.
determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Entering play call, power. There are 9 HP. Duo.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Lady.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is,
Entering
gain of 6.
play call,
It sets
power.
up
There
3rd
are
down.
9 categories. You have 15 options. Duo is selected.
Yellow. Let's go, Lady.
On the handoff, it's Smith. And he'll get 6 on this one.
Entering
Moving
play
it
call,
inside
coach
the 40-yard
suggestions.
line.
Cross drag.
That's a
X
heck of a
cross.
stop by this defense
Recent
early in this
error,
game,
Patterson.
and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll go, and it's Smith. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the Dolphins
Entering
come up
play
with the
call,
turnover.
coach suggestions. There are
This one's
6
gonna be tough to
categories.
stomach. I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to the ball, and they've got a fresh set of downs. He was past the yard to gain, but unfortunately, even though they gave up the first down initially, the defense was determined to get off the field one way or another, and they found a way to do just that.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9.
Entering
Setting
play
up
call,
2nd
coach
and 4.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Cover 3 Sky.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Ewers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Entering play call,
That
coach
is
suggestions.
George
There are
Karlaftis
6
in for the
categories.
sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
LB Blitz 1.
Okay, break. Shut up. Cowboys.
A run out of the gun with Achane.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Precinct, there are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Tempo 2 is selected. Cover 2 man.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
65.
They'll try it now with Achane. And this is going to backfire in a big way.
Entering play call, recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Duo is selected.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To give up the middle to Smith, and he'll get forward for a couple.
Entering play call, recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Duo is selected.
It's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. All right, 80. Strike.
Once again, it's Smith.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to
Entering
do
play
is keep
call,
everything in the
recent. There are 8
playbook
categories. You have 9
Third and
options.
short.
Duo
Now
is
it's up to
selected.
these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to run first with Smith.
Now we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to
Entering
be
play
on
call,
this 4th
coach
down drive? I
suggestions.
think you
There
got
are
to
8
keep your offense
categories.
out there.
You have
You
12
prime opportunities
options.
to
John
take the
Doss
fight
is
to 'em,
selected.
extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chiefs 1st down. As they manage
Entering
to
play
convert,
call,
that'll
coach
keep this
suggestions.
drive
There are 8
alive.
categories. You have 12
So
options.
a
HB dive is
turnover-filled
selected.
1st quarter has come to an end. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Kansas
Entering
City
play
after this.
inside zone.
1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. And some space opens as he's brought down. Following
Entering
the gain
play
of
call,
6.
player, formation, concept. There are 8 categories. There are 9 sub, power, AHP powered O, powered O, AHP powered O, AHP quick base.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 3. Smith again. A big hole. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
Just a great way to finish off
Entering
the drive.
play call,
And
coach
something they thought they
suggestions.
had
There are 8
matchup advantage
categories.
all
You
week
have
long was
15
in the
options.
ground game,
Recent.
and
There are
you
8
can see here,
categories.
they
You have
executed
9
at the
options.
offensive line. He
HB
got some
power is
nice blocks
selected.
downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to make it. They stop him
Entering
short.
kickoff.
And this remains a 6-0 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing
Entering
zone,
play call,
the ball only
coach
comes out to the
suggestions.
20-yard
There are
line.
6 categories.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 18.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play call, coach
Well, they're trying to get the
suggestions.
run game
Formation,
started here
concept.
early on this
Play
drive,
height.
Mike.
There
They're
are
just gonna have to do a
concept.
better
Man
job up
blitz.
front.
There are
Really nowhere for
concept.
this ball
There are
carrier
6.
to go.
Cover 3. There
You never
cover
want to
3
lose yards
match.
on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he's going to be swallowed up again.
Entering play call, cover 3. There are 10 categories. You have 33 options. Cover 3 sky is
Well, they've got
selected.
him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Seam
No
flat.
help from those last 2 runs. It is 3rd and 13. Once again, it's Achane. And this drive is going backward. Taken down.
Entering play
For a
call,
loss.
coach
The
suggestions.
defense
There are 6
with a quick
categories.
3 and out.
Recent,
Some
there are 6
defensive ends
categories.
specialize
You
in
have
getting
9
after the quarterback.
options.
Some
Cover 3
defensive ends
sky
specialize
WK
in
is
run game.
selected.
This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
1 Robert Chris.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to backfire in a big
Entering
way.
play call,
Going for it on their own
concept,
side of
load
the
option,
field,
there are 6,
but they turn it
concept,
over
there
on
are
down.
power, PhD power,
You know,
dual.
Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Yellow.
On the give, it's Smith. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of
Entering
scrimmage.
play call,
That's
power,
it.
there are 9
Well, this play,
categories.
Mike, was
You have
clearly
15
about the job of
options.
this
Duo is
defensive
selected.
line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try
Max
again.
protect.
It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Up,
They'll run, and this is Smith. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd
entering
down.
play, PhD power,
Now, it's
load.
easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's got
Entering
nowhere to go.
play
That
call,
defensive
PFG roll
front
out pass.
on the line of scrimmage.
Tackle.
It'll bring up 4th down.
2-wheel.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in. He's driving for the goal line.
Entering
He's
play
stopped
call,
short,
spacing
but
switch.
has enough for the 1st down.
Ostrich, inside zone.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Chiefs.
make no mistake about it, he may
Entering
get the
play
glory,
call,
but that
coach
does not
suggestions.
happen
Recent,
without
there are 8
unbelievable blocking
categories.
up
You
front.
have
So let's
9
give the big
options.
guys
Inside
all
zone
the
is
credit in the
selected.
world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They're going to try to run it in. And this time they stop him short.
Entering
of the goal
play
line.
call, no
Touchdown
more.
a
There are
moment
2
ago.
categories.
No
Heavy,
2-point conversion to add on as they come up empty.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone.
entering
4th
play
down.
call, coach suggest. Formation, there are 6 categories. Over, there are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Ewers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Entering play,
Jalen
1 Robert
Waddle, the
Chris.
intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Entering play call over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. 1 Robert Chris is selected.
In this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you got the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Off the bootleg, it's Ewers. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6
No
categories.
time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can
Cover
continue to
2
give
men.
as many play action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
On 4th down, they snap it to Ewers. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to have a
Entering
Dolphins
play
first
call.
down.
Coach
That'll
suggestions.
wind
There
up
are
a
6
gain of 11
categories.
on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that
Show
the play
SS
caller has
into.
told us. He wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A run with the fullback, Ingram. And he'll try to use that size and push forward.
Entering
It will
play
not
call.
work.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really
Team
carried
flat.
the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Headed left, buying time. He's going to run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding.
Entering
these
play
early
call.
downs,
Coach
you just don't wanna
suggestions.
go
There are
back.
6
So he's able
categories.
to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Tampadu.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12
You know, Mike,
options.
there's a
Bench
lot
is
of coaches
selected.
out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Mahomes on 1st down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side
Entering
of
play
midfield.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 8
2 minutes
categories.
remaining here
You
in this
have 12
first half.
options. 83
We'll return
HD.
to Arrowhead
Entering play call. Scat.
After this,
Curls combo. Scat.
work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This defense hitting their ears back.
Entering
Coming to
play
get
call.
him
Empty and
again.
smash.
Zach Sealer gets That's him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down.
Enter recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Empty and
Even though they
smash
gave
is
up that
selected.
last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now brings up 4th down, and looks like they're
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
that call for a very aggressive style of play.
Cover
I'm
6.
just not quite sure if this
Cover
was
6.
one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They go play action with Ewers. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain
Entering
of
play
49.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end,
SS blitz
and then the
free.
throw.
Cover
You
1
can't
goal.
put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Entering play call.
So his
Coach
team finds themselves
suggestions.
now
There
in a
are
little
6
bit of a tricky
categories.
situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any
Cover
team in the
3
NFL
spy.
wants to play.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position.
Entering
Being able to
play
get
bench.
himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st down throw, Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the
Entering
20-yard
play
line.
call. AHP option. Bench. AHP option.
At the 18-yard line.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Entering play. Kickoff middle. Heavy.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And that one is through
Entering
the back
play
of the end
call.
zone.
Coach
It is a
suggestions.
touchback.
There are 6 categories. Formation. There are 6 over. There are 4 categories. You have 18 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
First down throw for Ewers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field
Entering play.
and a chance to
AHP
extend
option.
their lead.
Over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down
Entering
he goes.
play. Empty and smash.
And
Bench.
it's Grant in there
Bench.
for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Mahomes now to throw on second down. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back.
Entering play, empty and smash. Bench.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll get a dozen out of that one.
Entering play ball, recent bench.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such a huge factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it.
And this time the rush gets home.
Entering play bench. Empty and bench. Coach player from a power. AHP power.
On the NFL level, very often, I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
On second down, they'll go with Smith. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32.
Entering play AHP AHP power.
Third and 10.
Up.
On the ground, it's Smith.
Entering play call. Pick FGK toss. Recent. There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Coach to pick FGK toss pass. Floods it.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Looking out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that is not going to work. It is
Entering play
incomplete.
call formation. There are 6 categories. There are double rectangle.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Brett McDuffie up in his corner spot there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Right back to the fullback. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard.
Entering play call over. There are 2 categories. You have 39 options. Cover 3 spy is selected.
Filling his run gap assignment and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, it's Ewers. That is caught by Washington. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. That's brought in by Darren Waller. He's close to a first down to gain a 9.
Entering play, cover 4 cons.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Ewers. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And they'll get him down after a gain
Entering
of 5.
play call over. You have 24 options. Casino blitz is selected.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work.
Entering play
They're gonna
call.
get him down
Coach, you
behind the
have
line.
24 options. Casino
When you
picks
give
is
the ball to
selected.
the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
They'll try to run with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're gonna
Entering
get him
play
down
call.
behind the
Coach, you
line.
have 20. WS
He
Blitz
sticks that
1.
one out from
Pinch
the
Blitz.
jump. I mean, once he
Formation.
diagnosed and knew
Error
where
6
the ball was
category.
going, he
Normal
got there
error.
in a
Cover
hurry,
2
and
man.
he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. He got a lot of what he needed,
Entering
but
play
just
call.
not
Coach
enough. The mark is
suggestions.
a couple
Error
yards
6
shy of the first
categories.
down. Here comes 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut
Cover
like this
4
guy,
quarters.
I'm not sure how you guard him.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Now Ewers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will have a Dolphins
Entering
first
play
down.
call. Coach
On a
suggestions.
well-designed
Error 6
play to get
categories.
16 to keep the drive going.
A gain of 16 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And he
Entering
can't get
play
away.
call.
They
Coach
rallied the football
suggestions.
defensively.
Error 6
Bring that
categories.
for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different
Robert
rules
Chris.
of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Washington. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, sometimes we say it too
Entering
often.
play
That was an
call.
important
Coach
drive. That one
suggestions.
really
Error
felt
6
important for them
categories.
to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to
Cover 1
continue to
MLB
get the ball
blitz.
back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point.
Here's Ewers again. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to
Entering
him,
play
and let him
call.
do the rest.
Special teams.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone.
Entering
so they're
play
going to blow it dead,
Habit slide.
and they'll bring the
AHD
ball
dive.
out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. And a good run there. Will get him 5 yards.
Entering play AHD ISO.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Smith. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Enter MTN cornball.
Even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided,
Max
you can call a
protect.
run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Entering play.
And this
Big
defense
punt,
not
big
fooled
flat.
by the option. They stick
Big
with the running
punt,
back and they
precinct,
get him
flux.
down for no gain.
Red option. HD ISO.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go, and it's Smith. And will be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter.
Entering play. Red option. Flux. HD option.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Max protect.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first
Entering
down.
play. HD ISO.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. From the gun, here's Minshew. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Entering play call. Recent.
Make
There
out
are 8
Fitzpatrick
categories. You have
multiple
9
times.
options.
All-throw
Floods it is
in
selected.
his safety spot to record the sack. On third down, here's Smith.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Punt is selected.
On fourth down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Pinch blitz.
First and 10 for Ewers. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to be taken down up around the
Entering
24-yard
play
line.
call. Coach suggestions.
Remember, he
There
had
are
the
6
touchdown catch
categories.
the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a
LB
first down.
blitz 1.
And this is a
Cover
tricky
3
part of
sky.
the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive
Entering
coordinator
play
struggles
call.
with. So
Coach
they can't get
suggestions.
too
There are
soft
6
here as they
categories.
try to hold on to this lead here late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And it's third down.
Cover 6 Willie.
Here we go. Third and a yard. Throwing is Ewers. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down
Entering
call,
play
I thought they put
call.
themselves
Coach
in a pretty good
suggestions. There are
situation.
6
That down and
categories.
distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Ewers. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance.
Entering
Trailing
inside
here in
zone.
the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
plate, AHD quick base.
That's all.
Backs protect.
2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Dolphins.
Smith again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4. But it will
Entering
set
clip
up
plus.
3rd down.
AHD quick base.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backs protect.
A run inside with Smith.
Entering plate, thick FGY shovel. Field goal 43 yards.
A 2-yard gain. It's 1 down.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good.
Entering
And
play
this
call,
lead will
coach
stay
suggestions,
right
there
where
are 6
it is.
categories.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
1 double WR1.
Ewers now. He'll throw on 1st down. Catch made there by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
For a quick 1st down.
They don't waste any time
LB
capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. What do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And it's exactly what they're able to do on that 1st down play.
And they'll move this
Entering
one
play
down
call, coach
inside the 40-yard
suggestions,
line.
there are 6 categories.
14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
SS blitz 2, cover 1 contain.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll try to use
Entering
that
play
size and
call,
push forward,
coach
but it will not
suggestions,
work.
there are 6
They're gonna get him
categories.
down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Pass.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Ewers. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have it.
Entering play
But
call,
now a
coach
much more
suggestions,
advantageous
there are
spot.
6 categories.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open,
Edge blitz 0,
stay open.
1
That's
double
the art
slot.
of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pocket. Trying to use that big body to go forward. He'll get to the line of
Entering
scrimmage,
play
but
call,
nothing
coach
after that.
suggestions, there are 6
All game long, Mike, this
categories.
guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coach is calling him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job.
Double bracket switch.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. Trying to use that big body to get
Entering
yardage,
play
but he
call,
is stopped
coach
for no
suggestions,
gain.
there are 6
When you look throughout
categories.
this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative
Entering play
runs
call,
put
coach
them in some really
suggestions,
bad
there are
spots.
6 categories.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense
Cover
has to
4
be
quarters.
one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that is incomplete.
Great
Entering play call, coach
third, and
suggestions,
especially when they
there
know
are
the
6
offense is going to be
categories.
one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Cover, time blitz free. Cover doing work.
Here it is, 4th down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Entering
This is a
play
tricky
call,
call for this coach.
inside zone.
Field goal doesn't do you a
Inside
lot of
zone.
good, but a
PhD
touchdown
quick
does.
base.
So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Let me begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll be taken down.
Entering
as the
play,
clock ticks
inside zone.
towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play
Entering
in the
play,
second
inside
half.
zone.
We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle. And caught by Rice. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Enter. Drive stutter flat, punt. Drive stutter, punt.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away.
For the Chiefs.
And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field
Entering
of play
play call,
and
coach
continue out of
suggestions,
bounds.
there are 6 categories.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That's complete. It's Waddle.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for,
Entering
Mike, is
play
that the
call,
defense can't
coach
react quickly
suggestions,
enough
there are
because the
6
ball's coming out so
categories.
hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not
Entering
work.
play call,
They're gonna get
coach
him down
suggestions,
behind the
there
line.
are 6 categories.
Anytime the running
Recent,
back is
there are
forced to
6
chop his feet in the
categories.
background and
Middle
never get to
third.
top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he's
Entering
got
play
there.
call, coach
Yes, they're gonna mark
suggestions,
him
there
a
are 6
yard short.
Entering play call,
Now, the Chiefs
coach
can call the first
suggestions,
of their
there are 6
timeouts. And
categories.
stop it with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Pinch blitz. Cover 1 hole.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Ewers looking to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look,
Entering
trailer
play,
late.
PhD
Gotta let
quick
it
fade,
fly.
coach,
So
player,
wind up
formation,
a turnover
power, there are
on
9,
down.
PH, concept,
So you
mesh,
roll
there
the
are 13,
dice on
pitch,
offense
HD
and
rail,
you fail.
cross
But
drag,
now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
entering play,
They got the
mesh
look they were
spot,
hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 2nd down, here's Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now KC
Entering
going to use
play,
the 2nd of their
pitch, rail.
timeouts. They'll
cross
stop
pitch,
it.
HD
Just
rail,
over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal
Entering
moment
play
of
call,
this game.
coach
Oftentimes,
suggestions,
it
there
takes
are
that
6
one big moment
categories.
to sway the outcome of a game, and and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Cover 1 Robert Press.
This is 1st and 10. A run with the fullback, Inglow. Trying to use that big body to go forward. But he hits the line of
Entering play
scrimmage,
call,
but nothing
coach
after
suggestions.
that.
There are 6
The Chiefs will use their
categories.
third and final timeout here. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down.
Entering, attention, pop up. Your connection to the EA server has been lost. Scores and stats from this game may not be recorded. See www.ea.com/name. Entering main menu. Online head to head selected. With play selected. Online head to head selected. And death chart start. Quick match. Age to age play friend. Entering game skill. Water length option is set to 10 min. Accelerate. Water online bronze 620. Online friends bronze. Offline friends 9. Snoopy waiter 17. Press cross button to select. Entering spec matchmaking 32. Atlanta, Philadelphia Eagles. Miami Dolphins. Dallas Cowboys. Washington Commanders. Entering lead session top. Yes. Entering screen. Quick map. Age to age play friend. Entering spec matchmaking 30. New York Giants. Jacksonville Jaguars. New York Jets. Jacksonville Jaguars. New York Jets. Detroit Lions. Green Bay Packers. Carolina Panthers. New England Patriots. Las Vegas Raiders. Los Angeles. Baltimore Ravens. New Orleans Saints. Seattle Seahawks. Waiting for opponent. Opponent is ready.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best.
Return track middle.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the
Entering
40, and
play
they're going
call,
to take over
coach
at that
suggestions.
spot.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. HD slam is selected.